And I mean, I'm 31 years old. I'm 2 days off of meth after 7 years, and I've been drinking since I was 12 years old. And you gave me a paper and told me to go out and conduct personal business. My drug dealer's right up the street. My peers are going to 24th Street and they're stealing and they're going to jail. Women are going back to abusers. Like, we were not moving the needle. We weren't helping guide the individuals. It was beautiful to create safety and security to get you through the night and to feed you. But we wanted to do more here at Steven Center. And so we decided when this building opened in 2015, we wanted rooms. We didn't want to send people out to the community to conduct personal business. We didn't know what we started to recognize what their personal business was. And it still wasn't healthy. And so we have rooms that they get to hang out in all day, every day until these rooms close at what time, 10? 10? Are you laughing at me? Oh. Are you laughing at my conducting personal business? Is Greg laughing at me? Okay. But it's real. I mean, those things are real, you know? And so we have classes today. So the only time this room is locked is if we have class. Then it's mandatory to go to class if you're here. We also know that 60% last year were physically disabled, 54% mentally ill, 35% fleeing domestic violence, and 81% have at least one disability attached to them. That's a really, really vulnerable population, and we don't want to send them out into the community. And so what we did was we started writing grants and we got more case managers. And so this entire building went from 1 case manager to 6 case managers within the first 2 years. And so everyone that comes in, they have a case manager assigned to them and they meet within 72 hours. In that initial meeting, they're getting assessments, coordinated entry assessments, housing assessments, strengths assessments, and they are setting a goal plan with where are you gonna go when you leave Steven Center. And so everyone has a goal plan for where are you gonna go when you leave. And as long as you follow the rules and you stay sober and you're making progress towards your goals, we're gonna hold on to you. We no longer say we're a 30-day shelter. We used to say that, and what would happen is I even did it. I went from Sienna to Open Door to Steven Center, you know, and you just kind of keep going and nobody is taking the time to sit with you and build a solid plan with you. And so just by doing those things and adding partnerships, which is we have a Creighton doctor that's here, Dr. Kylie, and she has 3 students for occupational therapy, and they're in and through our programming. We have a One World clinic that's upstairs today, and so we have a doctor on site 3 days a week, plus a psychiatrist on site once a week. We have a nurse that's here with us 4 days a week from the BNA, and so we have healthcare covered on our campus. And just bringing things to the Steven Center instead of asking people to go out and find their way has really changed the game. We want to make sure that we're teaching them how to go out and find their way, but we want to make sure they're healthy enough before we send them out into the community. And so my favorite stat to share is the first year that this building opened in 2015, only 14% went to their own home after leaving here. And last year and 2022, 83% went to their own home. 70% increase because of day programming, because of case management, because of the safety and security component. Like I said, 60% physically disabled, and so that's more than half of our campus that's physically disabled. And so we started to recognize who it was that we're serving and recognizing these people aren't gonna go out and look for jobs. They're not able to right now. So how do we support them in different ways? So everybody's goal plan looks different. If I'm a woman in recovery and I don't have family, I might be going to Oxford House or Sober Living House. If I am elderly and I need assisted living, that's gonna be my goal plan. And so everybody's goal plan looks a little bit different. If I'm 55 and older, I'm probably gonna go to an apartment for, that serves 55 and older. And so it's pretty strategic, and it works, and it's beautiful. So, isn't it beautiful, Connor?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you their dorm.